Not so long ago, we discussed the amazing Brno tram system. However, Brno has also another public transport superpower, an interesting and evenly well-run trolleybus system, which is naturally the topic of this video. Let's check it out. Brno started planning its first trolleybus line already in the 1930s and got quite far with the implementation, but eventually, with the outbreak of the Second World War, this never really happened. After the war ended, Brno quickly started planning again, and plans for 3 lines were approved by 1948. The first trolleybus route opened on the 30th of July in 1949. By the end of that year, all 3 planned lines were launched. This marked the beginning of the first boom of extensions, which lasted until the 1960s. The 1960s were no good years for the public transport systems, as decision makers fell into the trap of thinking that the future was around cars and regular buses. One of the 3 lines or tracks was closed. This decline did luckily not last for long, and the oil crisis of the early 1970s opened the eyes of many people. The 70s were therefore a period wherein the second boom took place. Many new sections were opened, and development was driven further by the means of the Škoda 90R trolleybus model. In the 1980s, the network kept growing, but development was slowing down. Operations were stabilized. Perhaps the biggest event was the arrival of the legendary Škoda 14TR, a model that has served Brno up until very recently. The 1990s and 2000s were about slow, rational development and incremental changes. Although in 1997, the very interesting depot of Komin opened, which is a bi-level depot, where maintenance takes place on the ground floor and storage on the top floor. Both floors are connected through a spiral ramp. From the 2010s, new technology allowed trolleybuses to run on batteries, allowing these trolleybuses to run on sections without overhead wires. With the arrival of the Škoda 32TR later on in the 2020s, this technology can be used to allow trolleybuses to take over bus routes by extending the trolleybus routes, as already happened with the merger of the trolleybus line 30 and regular bus line 43. So, this brings us to the network of today. This is the trolleybus system of Brno. It was hard to find the real network length, but the total line length, so all the lines combined, are 87.5 kilometers. The network uses, like most of the other trolleybuses in the world, 600 volts DC overhead wires, and there are 3 trolleybus depots. Let's check out the lines. We start off with line 25, Stefanikova Čtvrť to Osova. Line 26, Stefanikova Čtvrť to Kamenný Vrch. Line 27, Stará Osada to Jirova. Line 30, Černého to Klarisky. Line 31, Hlavní nádraží to Šlapanice Kalvodová. Line 32, Česká to Srbská. Line 33 from Hlavní nádraží to Slatina sídliště. Line 34 from Česká to Východilova. Line 35 from Menlovo náměstí to Barvičova. Line 36 from Česká to Komin sídliště. Line 37 from Menlovo náměstí to Nemocnice Bohunice. Line 38 from Komenského náměstí to Breslova. And finally, line 39 from Komenského náměstí to Barvichova. This video about the trolleybuses of Brno is part of an already 33 episode long series of videos of transport systems. I would love to show you many more in the future. Therefore, it would be really helpful if you like my video and subscribe to my channel. Let's now take a look at the trolleybus fleet. The oldest type in the fleet is the Skoda 21TR, which entered service in Brno as of 1999. Not all of the 21TRs arrived immediately to Brno, as quite some have been in action in other cities in Czechia. Right now they are slowly retiring, and some examples are being used for spare parts. We then immediately take a jump towards the second half of the 2010s, with the entry of the Skoda 31TR. This is already in a time that Skoda is selling trolleybuses with the bodies produced by other manufacturers. For the 31TR, this is the fellow Czech manufacturer SOR. The Skoda 31TRs are 18.75 meters in length. Interestingly, there are 5 separate doors, enabling quick boarding and deboarding. The next type in the fleet is the Skoda 26TR, which uses the body of the Solaris Trolino 12 of the 3rd generation. They were delivered from 2018. All of these trolleybuses are equipped with battery for all 5 sections. Then we move on to the Skoda 27TR, which uses the 18-meter body of the Solaris Trolino 18 of the 4th generation. The Skoda 27TRs entered service in 2021. The next type, surprisingly not made or sold by Skoda, is the TNS12 of SOR. This is also the smallest part of the fleet, as there are only 2 in Brno. More numerous are their twins, the Skoda 32TR, the type that uses the body of the SOR TNS12. There are currently 20 trolleybuses of this type active in Brno. And so, who are using these trolleybuses? Well, trams obviously have the highest ridership in Brno, but the trolleybuses do also really well. In 2022, 40.5 million passengers use the trolleybus system, which is about 111,000 passengers per day. And what will the future bring for the network? Despite not having many plans, it seems some projects are happening wherein the off-wire capabilities will be used more often. The current extension of line 30 to Klarisky is part of a pilot, wherein the regular bus line 43 is merged with trolleybus line 30. Keeping this in mind, there is still an option available for 20 more Skoda 32TRs. Further projects might only happen when a new central station finally will be built. And that's it for the trolleybus system of Brno. Click over here for the tram system of Brno, the Šalina. And as always, thank you very much for watching.